So we will be watching the live stream of Gran Turismo, and we will make like the debriefing on it. And the first race is the race B, the group, not the group, the block B race, where is Kenni starting fourth.
And I actually managed to qualify in fourth place, so I was insanely happy with that. I was actually in third place when I crossed the line, and then a little bit later, Matthew Cullen just barely beat my time, just on his last lap. But yeah, I was really happy with fourth place here.
And usually on Bronsach, the qualifying is very close, no matter what car you're taking, if it's a good car for the track, of course. Despite Fiveros, so Patrick Blazan, it was very close, less than a second between the second and the 10th.
I believe that was like a perfect lap for me, and like how Blazan did what he did, I have no idea. But I feel like everyone had really good laps here. Like the day before, I only think like 1 or 2 people were in 22s in practice, and then today everyone was in 22s except for Blazan, who was in 21s. But yeah, this was a really tough race. Everyone's so close to each other, and 14 laps around here makes for a lot more strategies compared to the 2 other races, I think.
Yeah, the more lap there is, the more strategy you can make.
Yeah, and as you will see, Blazan is on mediums, then Anthony and Colin are on soft tires, and then me on mediums again.
Yeah, the softs, I can understand the softs to overtake Blazan, but if you don't overtake it, your race is already over for the win, because it's so hard to overtake here that if Blazan just take the inside line, despite a mistake, he will stay out of everyone with the best car. Well, in my opinion, the Porsche is the best car here. So it was an interesting choice from the second and third place in terms of strategy, but despite being close isn't enough. You have to overtake it and be in front. So yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I would just have started on mediums, and if he's in softs, well, whatever. And if guys behind are in softs, it's my job to just block, and then having softer tires after by making an undercut.
Yeah. Also, you will see I have my left blinkers on. I had no idea that was on until like lap 10 or 12 or something like that. But apparently it was just on from like when I got into the seat and like started like racing. And I had no idea the whole time.
Yeah, and there's like already 1.5 seconds between the softs guys and you.
Yeah.
Which is basically the overall gap between the tires.
Yeah. Already pulling out strong compared to me, and yet we see Blazan staying in the lead and actually making a gap on mediums. Like,
yeah.
That is how crazy fast he is around here compared to everyone else. Sure, he also has the Porsche, but the other cars are not bad here. Like, most of the time around here, the cars are actually fairly balanced. It's a good track for most cars. Yeah, I was just trying my best, keeping my pace. After the first lap, I knew the guys ahead were on soft. I thought Blazan was also on soft, but yeah, I knew I couldn't keep up with them, so I just tried to do my best laps and stay ahead of people behind me. And as you will already see, Dolinsky, he started in, I believe, 8th place with soft tires, and he's already up to 5th place. He did such a great start on the soft tires, gaining position so fast.
Yeah, a lot protector, which well, he made his way through more than the 2 first guys. But then now he's on your tail, like 2/10 behind, and he's with the Corvette, surprisingly.
Yeah, the Corvette. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see the Corvette doing that well here. But even he was like during practice he had the best time, and he was just really happy about how it went, like how the car felt around here. He felt like he had a lot more grip than compared to normal. He was really comfortable.
Yeah, maybe the wheel, because we were on TGTs, so it can change a lot from your own set. For example, like my set changes a lot, so it's hard to be confident though with not that much practice, because we didn't practice like whole days like we can normally. It's just like 20 minutes practice per race and deal with it. So you have to be sure with all your tires in 20 minutes, because the tires were changed from our home to there. So
it was different tire wear compared to what we have in the normal build, and also the grip off the track is a lot worse. It's a lot more slippery off the track, and if you get dirt on your tires, it lasts for even longer than in the normal game. So they said to us that they didn't want to have marshals doing anything about track limits, but instead they changed how the physics work off the track. So if you do go off the track, you will most likely lose time rather than gain time. So that was kind of their way to like balance it out, and I think it worked pretty well.
And it reminds me of the IGTL, like okay, no more marshal for track limits, it will be the game and deal with it.
Yeah.
Except for contacts. So it's also, on a side note, nice to see that we are following the same path as the Gran Turismo itself. Makes me
same ideas.
Makes us think we are going on the good ways, kinda. But you're still fourth. You got Salazar and Cordero behind. Dolinsky just dropped.
Yeah, he went in and changed tires on lap 3, which was a lap too early. Which I'm sure most people will have seen from the stream, that soft tires around here should really last 4 laps. As we see Salazar and Cordero having a little moment here. But I also only did 3 laps on my soft tires, and I sort of regret not doing 4 on them, but I mean it wouldn't have changed anything really for me. Maybe I would have been 1 position further ahead, but it wasn't a major change for me. I was not in contention to be in the top 2.
Even though you're second right now. But Plazang was flying away, so it was like, no, for everyone it was like, okay, the first place is already sealed, except for a mistake. So it was fighting Duval and Matthew Cullen.
Yeah. And they basically had a fight throughout the whole thing. Like you can see Matthew really wanting to get the overtake on Salazar here, because he knows he's falling behind Duval. He really knows that he needs to keep up.
And what was a surprise to see him here, like very close to Duval.
Very good pace,
Yeah, I don't know, he found something maybe on the place.
I mean, he is a good driver. Even like in our IGTL league, I remember he was really fast around there too. Nothing there.
But Duval is very known like for being one of the strongest guy of Europe. So when Matthew Collin don't have this reputation, I mean, I don't say that he's slow. No. Just that
I know
the reputation isn't the same for some reasons.
Right. He isn't as known as Duval, which, I mean, I guess this is part of what changes that, right?
Yeah.
This is the first major event for Europe other than the invitational events, the World Tour.
And
but the level here was like top. Like everyone here is so crazy fast. There's no one here I was like, why is this guy here? He shouldn't be here. No, like everybody here deserved to be here and had a chance at getting into the top 10 and the finals, I'd say.
Yeah, and that's the proof is just the quality being so close, except Blazon. Just shows that the competition is very tight. And it's only the block B. There is two other blocks. Block A, which has been won by Adam Suswilo with Martin Grady. So GTP Adam and GTA Tigny. They work together. At least they try to, because they are friends and they both could like take the two first positions for the world quali. So they try to get together, and it did work pretty well because the third was Mangano, so Giorgio. And okay, there were a bit of issues, but he couldn't keep up with them no matter what.
I think they played it very well, the way they like worked together, and they didn't want to fight. They just wanted to see how fast they could get away.
Yeah, even some bum draft.
Yeah, I think they wanted to do more of that, but just didn't really get the chance to. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if they were that close to each other, they would not battle. They would just spawn draft each other until then.
Yeah.
Just try and get away.
And we are at bid race right now. Almost everyone did bid except Tepal, T3 Adam.
Yeah.
He had issues at the beginning of the race and dropped to last place.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but I'm pretty sure he got pushed off the track.
Yeah, with the other unfat, De Cordero, if I'm not...
Yeah,
De Cordero.
I believe so. And that's it's so unfortunate because, like, yeah, he also had great pace, and Tapal had one of the best qualifying times for the rapid charges too. So he could have had a good chance there if it wasn't for this.
Yeah, because the two lasts of those blocks don't go to the repechage, like the second chance races. They are automatically out of the competition. Only the top 3 to 8 goes to the repechage.
Yeah, that was sort of my goal this whole time. Like, coming into this event, I just wanted to, because I knew I would have a really strong competition here, and I thought I was gonna be starting in 6th place by the online rankings. So I really just wanted to get through this race and into the repechage races and see what I could do there and have some fun. But I had no idea that it was gonna end like this. We get there and it's like, okay, we're actually gonna do qualifying, and I'm just like, oh no, I actually had a pretty good position by my online ranking, but I managed to qualify better than expected. Everyone was so close. It was, yeah, really good qualifying. And then we have this race, and I see that I have no chance at getting to the top 2, so I'm just like, okay, I just need a clean race here. I just need to get through this. As you will see, I sort of like give up some positions here and there. I don't want to fight for them more than I need to, because as long as I'm in the top 8, it doesn't matter, because we qualified for the repechage races. The end position of this race doesn't matter, other than you need to be either in the top 2 or between 3rd and 8th place. Nothing else matters, really. So I just wanted to stay in the top 8. Keep my position, don't mess up, don't make any stupid mistakes.
Yeah, because you had many issues during the free practice the previous day, with the grasp mainly.
I did. Yep. Because again, like with the grass and dirt staying longer on your tires, the way I drive around here is I keep cutting every single corner just a tiny bit, but then you get grass on the tires and your braking is not as good for the next corner and you don't turn in as well. So doing the practice, I had so many issues. Just I kept being slow, I kept making small mistakes here and there. It just made me not able to do very well. You see I get a little bit sideways, but yeah. I keep it on the track. If you look at my lines here, okay, I touched the dirt a tiny bit there, but if you look at my lines here, you will see that I try to stay on the track. Like, I don't cut into the grass there. Here I'm very much on the edge, but I never tried to like touch the grass. I tried to stay on the asphalt the whole time. Also, I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with Salazar's rig, but he is flashing the whole race. Like, he never stops.
Yeah, and it's like he won't press the button just for that. It's like even
no way he's holding the button down the whole time he's racing.
Yeah,
There had to be something, like, I don't know. But yeah, like, see, even after the overtake, he just keeps blinking. That's kind of funny. And then I sort of make a slight mistake there. But yeah, even like I knew I braked a bit too late, so I just kept braking and stayed on the track. I didn't really mind losing the slipstream here. I was just like, okay, I'll just go behind and keep pace. Trying my best. And I finally figured out I had my blink on, so I turned it off.
Yeah, finally. I know some people who put those blinkers just to disturb the
miss
opponents.
with other people. Yeah. I never meant to do that. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh crap, let me get around this corner and I'll turn it off. Like, I felt so bad for having it on.
Yeah, but the guy who's blinking isn't the best. Isn't best better too. So, well, in the end, doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Here we have Matthew Collin coming out. Just a bit too far behind Duval to really fight for it straight away. I do believe he catches up to him again, doesn't he?
He did.
I think they have like a somewhat close finish.
But Blazan already about 8 seconds fast.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he's really mastering this race.
Yeah. I should have asked him, but I have no idea how much he has practiced this, but his pace was insane, yeah. It's just so crazy how fast Patrick was.
Yeah, and even, well, the guy itself is crazy.
Yeah, like he is... Yeah, he's on another level. Like Lightning, like those two guys are just... Adam too, like I will say Adam, Lightning and Fubaras are the 3 people in EU that are just... They're just on that extra level that it's hard to get there. It's even for the other guys. It's just... They have something in them. But yeah, we're getting closer to the end here. Just the last couple laps. Salazar pitting in here. I think I do the same, yeah.
Yeah, you do the same.
Going to the soft tires. And then from here on it's just trying to get to the end.
And the pit stop is very short here, like 6.2 seconds. It's not very long, and you're making like the whole pit length, so you lose even less time. So yeah, it's very short, so you can really play with the pits and try to... You could even make like 3 pit stops in the end, kinda. I mean, if you're last, just try, okay, let's go, I would just put 2 times the softs or mediums.
Yeah.
If you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, this is definitely the place where you could have played with like a strategy like that. The 2 other tracks wouldn't really allow for that in the same way. But yeah, it's also interesting to look at the tires here. Like all the 4 guys in front are on hards and everyone else in us on soft.
Yeah.
It seemed like everyone wanted to save the soft for last, and I guess that was the wrong move. It seems like being on the softer tire first and seeing how far you can stretch the soft and mediums were the best way to go, and then saving the hards for just getting the car to the finish line.
Yeah, because once again, for overtaking it's very hard, but with the softs you can overtake way easier. But if the guy blocks well, you might have no chance here.
Yeah. You have Dolinsky, who has been on the hard tires for already a few laps. Like, he took a lap less on the soft tires, and I'm not exactly sure how long he went on the mediums, but he's already on a bit worn tires. And then we have Salazar on completely fresh soft tires, just reeling him in. As I see again flashing, like there's something with his like rig. He's just constantly flashing. For sure. Oh, maybe not now. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
We actually had some issues with the rigs at times. The Block A race before us. He wraps others out just. Oh, not quite having the speed in the in the Supra, but he will get him on the inside here. Yeah. But yeah, we actually had some issues in the Block A race. The guy who was in rig number 4, he said the wheel just didn't work correctly, and he couldn't race at all. He had big issues with it. And like when he came in and said that, I was just like, okay, what rig are you in? 4. And I'm just like, oh crap, I'm in 4. So I was just hoping for nothing. I go over to the rig, sit in, and a guy just runs up to me and is like, okay, we're just gonna change the rim here, so just hang on for a moment. And they just changed the rim, like they screwed the rim out, took it off, and put a new one on, and he was just like, why don't you go on track now, test it out for the practice session. If there's any issues, say it as soon as possible. If you don't say it before the race starts, there's nothing we can do. It's a mechanical error. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I know that. That I accept the conditions. But the wheel was perfectly fine once I got in.
Yeah.
So
thankfully it did work fine.
Yeah, and here we have Patrick winning, just calm as always. Just yep. I knew I was gonna do this. That's fine.
Where's the drinks? And then Dual and Kenni very close, like 6/10. Salazar coming 7 seconds after them. Dolinsky 2.3 seconds, and you 2.3.
Yeah, good race by him.
Yeah.
Yep. Very good race. Not as much of a fighting for the position that matters, but it's all good. And we have Jamas congratulating Anthony.
Yeah, my French teammate.
Yeah.
And now it's time to move on the block series.